Hey everyone, welcome back to JapanSauce.net. Naruto fans will quickly recognize the image on the screen, Susanoo. But did you know that this ability is actually based on Japanese mythology? Well, today we are going to dive into a brief view of the Japanese mythology behind the Susanoo ability. As a starting point, we need to know more about the Susanoo from the Naruto manga. Susanoo is one of the pinnacle abilities of the Uchiha clan. You know, the clan that includes Shisui, Obito, Sasuke, Itachi, and of course, Madara. The Susanoo ability is only gained when a Sharingan user awakens the Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes, which is why it is such a rare and powerful technique in the Naruto world. Susanoo creates a gigantic humanoid being that surrounds the user and becomes an extension of them for both defense and attack. We see use of the Susanoo by Itachi when he fights Sasuke with the goal of protecting him from Orochimaru. Sasuke also uses this perfect Susanoo when he enters his final battle with Naruto. And one of the most amazing Susanoo can be seen when Madara reveals his perfect Susanoo in the fight he has with the 5 Kage. But what about the Japanese mythology behind it? Well, we begin with Izanagi, one of the creator gods in Japanese mythology. After his wife Izanami dies giving birth, Izanagi travels to the land of the dead, or Yomi, to try and get her back. He fails, and when he returns, he decides to cleanse himself in the river. When he washed his left eye, the god Amaterasu was born. When he cleansed his right eye, the god Tsukeyome was born. And when he cleansed his nose, Susanoo was born. Izanagi divided the world among these gods, and Susanoo became the god of seas and storms. However, Susanoo was a bit of a troublemaker, and caused problems by destroying mountains and forests. After a fight with his sister, Amaterasu, he caused her to hide in a cave, plunging the world into darkness. Amaterasu eventually came out of her cave, bringing light back to the world. But due to his misbehavior, Susanoo was exiled. After descending to Earth, Susanoo met an elderly couple who told him that 7 of their 8 daughters had been eaten by a monstrous serpent named Yamata no Orochi, the 8-forked serpent. Susanoo decided to help them and hid the 8th child, Kushinada Hime, by transforming her into a comb. Susanoo got the serpent drunk on sake and killed it. From inside the serpent's tail, Susanoo found the sword Kusanagi no Tsuguri, the grass-cutting sword. The sword Susanoo used to kill the serpent was the 10-span sword Orochi no Aramasa. This tale of Susanoo may sound very familiar as it is represented inside the Naruto manga. The events are shown when Itachi is fighting Sasuke and reveals his Susanoo. This causes Orochimaru, who bears a name derived from Yamata no Orochi, to reveal himself from inside of Sasuke. Orochimaru uses his ability, the 8 branches technique, against Itachi. Itachi then uses his Susanoo to kill Orochimaru, and he uses the sword of Totsuka to stab him. The sword used by Susanoo to kill Yamato no Orochi in mythology was a Totsuka sword. But that's not all. Orochimaru also has a sword inside of him, which we first saw when he fought the 3rd Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi. The sword that he spit out was the sword of Kusanagi, the same sword that Susanoo found inside Yamata no Orochi when he killed the serpent. As you can see, Susanoo's mythology is deeply entwined with the Naruto world, specifically that of the Uchiha clan and Orochimaru. This is not the only way that Naruto has been inspired by Japanese mythology, and we will be bringing you more of this in the future. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more about Japan, its culture, and other fun things, please stop by our website, www.japansauce.net.